a got very big egos involved, I tell you. Big egos involved, but I think something's going to happen.
The U.S. president expressed his position regarding the cessation of hostilities, a ceasefire, and I, for my part, also noted that Russia also supports a peaceful settlement of the Ukrainian crisis.
I had 2 calls with President Trump today in different formats.
U.S. President Donald Trump announced Monday that Russia and Ukraine will immediately begin ceasefire negotiations to end the war sparked by Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. In the Oval Office, Trump described a phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin, expressing optimism about Putin's desire to end the conflict.
Of course I did. I talked to him about it. I said, when are we going to end this, Vladimir? I've known him for a long time now. I said, when are we going to end this bloodshed, this bloodbath? It's a bloodbath. And I do believe he wants to end it.
Trump held 2 calls with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, including a multilateral discussion with European leaders like French President Emmanuel Macron, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen.
I had 2 calls with President Trump today in different formats. The first one was that we talked about the fact that a ceasefire is very important for Ukraine. These are, in principle, unconditional things that we discussed in Istanbul and constantly before that.
Zelensky, in a press briefing via Ukraine's Ukrinform, demanded a full and unconditional ceasefire, sanctions on Russia if it refuses, and no U.S. decisions about Ukraine without Kyiv's involvement. He rejected any requirement for Ukrainian troop withdrawals from controlled territories. Zelensky proposed a high-level meeting with Russia, the U.S. and European nations, possibly in Turkey, the Vatican, or Switzerland. Trump noted the Vatican's interest in hosting, though no talks are scheduled. Putin expressed support for a peaceful settlement and confirmed Russia's readiness to propose a memorandum outlining principles for a potential peace treaty, including a possible ceasefire for a set period, if agreements are reached.
We agreed with the U.S. president that Russia will propose and is ready to work with the Ukrainian side on a memorandum regarding a possible future peace treaty, defining a number of positions, such as, for example, the principles of settlement, the timing of a possible peace agreement, and so on, including a possible ceasefire for a certain period if appropriate agreements are reached.
Zelensky stressed the EU's readiness to impose severe sanctions on Russia if it doesn't agree to a ceasefire, expressing confidence in Europe's resolve despite the US not yet escalating sanctions. Trump's push tests his promise to quickly resolve the conflict. While neutral venue talks and Russia's proposed memorandum offer hope, Ukraine's firm territorial stance signals tough negotiations ahead,